Good evening, CanHammer fans. Welcome to your source for Age of Sigmar and Shadespire from the Great White North. I am going to be doing an unboxing of the new Shadespire game. I've been quite looking forward to this game because it seems like it is something that GW is really putting effort into. They have their own website. It's been super hyped. They've got lots of stuff coming out for it that they've already leaked. So it looks like it's going to be something that's supported moving forward. Now, in terms of GW boxed games, I haven't bought any of them before. I didn't buy any of the sort of 30k releases or the Gene Stealer one because those were literally just seemed like just combo ways of buying miniatures, and the games were just an extra that were thrown in. But this definitely doesn't look like that. I didn't buy the Necromunda sort of game that they released just before 8th came out, because again, that seems to have faded by the wayside. Although Necromunda itself looks like it's going to be well supported, but we'll see. But this looks like it's going to be a thing, and I've seen reviews of this online from non-wargaming channels, and everybody says it's quite good, and all the initial reviews on it are very positive, as well as it being a very easily played, short tabletop tactics game. So very excited to crack into this and learn how to play it. Now, before I start, I got to give shout outs to our two main supporters. We've got Martin at Wargames, who's supporting us through Patreon, and all our patrons get an extra 5% discount if you order from wargamesuk.co.uk. So if you're interested in becoming a patron, you get those extra benefits. And also shout out to Dylan at Multizone, who is one of the main sponsors of all of our tournaments, and it's where we hold our tournaments, and he offering everybody a 15% discount on anything ordered through multizone.ca with the discount code of CanHammer. So if you want to get your copy of Shadespire, order it off the website, get your 15% off, and profit. So with that in mind, we're going to start doing this. Shadespire will feature on our channel shortly. We'll be featuring games, both two-person games and multiplayer games of Shadespire. We'll be featuring hobby videos, painting up the various warbands. It will become something that we try and feature on our channel. Let's get started. This is my box of Shadespire. Actually got it a number of days ago, but my daughter's been sick and I've not managed to find any time to do this video. So here we go. We're going to crack into it now. Still shrink wrapped, as you can see, so bear with me as I struggle to do it. And for people that are local to the Ottawa area, we will be holding Shadespire tournaments. It's something that apparently you can play in 15-20 minutes, so you could even do a half-day tournament and get lots of games in. So it will be something that we're going to try and organize. So it's a nice box. It's not too big, kind of the size of a, and it's fairly heavy, so it's packed full of stuff. And even Reggie's come to have a look. Hey Reggie. Here we go. Oh, before we open it, let's look on the back. Alright, so it includes all these things. Anyway, forget that. Let's just crack into the box and we'll see what it includes very shortly. Very high quality box. It's not going to bend anytime soon. So here we have our boards and all our cardboard pieces. Now this reminds me of playing a Fantasy Flight game with all the cardboard markers. I remember opening Netrunner and there being just a crazy number of cardboard markers. So we'll see what happens here. We'll open this up. Well, let's see what else is in the box first. Now we have the Shadespire rulebook, which is surprisingly thin, so that bodes well, and that includes an assembly guide for these miniatures, which of course are color coded, so blue for Stormcast and red for the Khorne army warband, and they're push fit, no glue necessary. I might still end up gluing them, but we'll see what happens. So here are the Stormcast models. So I don't think anybody else makes push fit models that are so detailed and color coded. I think these models are just amazing, and these are as good as any of the normal Age of Sigmar models. Maybe slightly cheaper on the plastic front, but still amazingly detailed. I'm gonna have fun painting these. Oh, it looks like this is a female one too, because it's got boobs. So okay, and this is the corn guys. You can see here, very detailed models, and the bases are all detailed. So this is going to be fun putting these guys together. In this video, you will see me put these guys together. Okay, now we got the dice. These are custom dice for Shadespire with symbols, not normal dice. We have cards for the Blood Reavers. We have extra cards. Don't open this until you have played a few games. This pack includes extra objective cards and powers you can use to construct new decks. Okay. This one says, open this when you play your first game. This pack includes fighter cards and an objective deck and power deck for Blood Reavers. And this one is, open this when you play your first game. This is for the Liberators. Okay, Blood Reavers versus Liberators. Oh, wow. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Not enough games do this. Free Ziploc bags for components. Oh man, that is so good. All those cardboard components, look, free bags you can put them in. That is so awesome. Dice, cards. Thank you, GW. That is a great little touch. I love it. Shadespire. This was just the beginning at the bottom of the box. Alright, that's a whole bunch of Liberators and Blood Reavers. There's like, what are those called? Kogaraths, those big dudes in the back. So I wonder if the range is going to be expanded, eh? Oh no, this is just an ad for Age of Sigmar. Okay, so maybe this is a way of telling people this is an entry point to Age of Sigmar. And this is just a cardboard thing, nothing underneath it. So we'll put it back in the box. So here, expansion pack. Each expansion pack contains a complete warband, 60 unique cards, and new challenges or ways to play. There's the new one, the Sepulchral Guard, which are the skeletons. I'm going to be getting that one. I'll probably get one of each. Here are the skeleton models. So good. I can't wait for them to come out in a couple of weeks. You'll be seeing them on the channel for sure. And then the Iron Skull Boys of the Orcs. And here they are. 4 really cool models. I might pick them up as well. All right. So Reggie here sat on top of the book. So what we're going to do is open up the board first. Shrink wrapped to perfection. I don't know about you, but the best part about new games, like board games, is opening it up, seeing all of these components, and popping them all out. I love it. Alright, so we have this sheet of components. Alright, looks like maybe objective markers and some kind of counter, some wound counters maybe, some other kind of markers. Double-sided. These look like kind of tokens for certain actions or cancellations. This sheet is exactly the same except these objective markers. Oh, okay, so these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, double-sided. Very nice. And this is objective 9, and then 3 kind of blank ones. We'll see what those are for. And more of the same markers. Then we've got 2 board pieces, which are nice and thick cardboard. Very thick. They don't look like they're going to warp very easily. This is like a crypt sort of thing. And on the other side is the one that you've probably seen in some demo videos, kind of a runes. And then the second board again. So you get 4 boards, well, 2 double-sided boards, some runes again, and then some more kind of crypt sort of setting. Very cool. All right. So what we're going to be doing next will be a how to play video. I'm not going to read the rulebook in front of you. That's kind of boring. And I want everybody to be able to discover on their own how to play the game. But one of the early videos in our new Shadespire coverage will of course be a how to play Shadespire video. Now, GW makes how to play videos already on the Warhammer Underworlds website, which is the official website for Shadespire. So by no means do you have to watch ours in order to learn how to play, but I like to put a little different spin on it. I always like to do how to play videos, so I'll probably do it just for the fun of it, and if you'd like to watch it, that would be great. Alright, so this is the instruction booklet. So there is a quick start sheet. Begin here. It tells you first of all assemble everything, and then play the game, moving a fighter. So this is just a 2-page sided thing on how to play. So this whole game can be played on 2 sides of paper, which is awesome. And then you have the full rule book here, which has some fluff on the mirrored city, and a little bit of a preview of the factions. So you have the Steelheart's Champions and the Farstriders, Garrick's Reavers, which comes with the game. Then we're going to be getting the Iron Skull's Boys and the Sepulchral Guard. And then there's Spike Claw's Swarm, so the Skaven are going to be released, and Fire Slayers. I'm definitely picking those dudes up. And this is a full go through of the whole game. And apparently the rulebook is fairly well written. All right. So it looks like there are alternative rules for matched play. So this looks like somehow you could turn this into a tournament, capture the artifact, and then how to play multiplayer games. Very awesome. 2, 4 players, 3 players, 4 players, supporting fighters. So rules for multiplayer play, and then a glossary. Cool. And then a quick reference at the back. Very nice. Nice paper, very high quality. Alright, so here we go. Warhammer Underworlds Shadespire Assembly Guide. No glue required. Okay, so these are the extra cards. They don't tell you to open them until you play your first few games, so I'm not going to open them. Keep the surprise. Let's look at the Blood Reaver cards. So that's just a placeholder, I guess. We'll keep it for posterity. So here are your, so cards are pretty good quality. Sort of Magic the Gathering size cards, so you could use sleeves for them. Yeah, so one side is Garrick Gorebeard, and you can tell which model it is by looking at the picture of the model there, but these guys may be difficult to tell apart because they all look kind of the same. So I think it helps you to paint them up. But anyway, so it gives all his stats here. I don't know what any of those stats mean for now. And on the back it says Garrick Inspired, and it looks like his stats get a little bit better. So we'll find out what that means later on. But here are your dudes. And then here are your abilities. And apparently there are some abilities that everybody has and some that are special. So the ability cards are gold, I think. I don't really know, but some are gold and some are silver at the back. So there's definitely a difference there. So these are all the gold ones. which are hold objectives, annihilation. So these, I guess, are the objective type cards, and these are your abilities: Berserk Charge, Blood Slick, Deadly Spin, Wicked Blade, Frenzy. Very cool. All right. So we can put that in one of these bags for safekeeping for now till we're going to start playing. Thank you again, GW, for the nice Ziploc bags. Alright, let's check out the Liberators. Alright, I got it open finally. That's the placeholder. So here we have our 4 dudes. We got Angarad Brightshield, Oberyn the Bold, and Severin Steelheart. So I don't know where the female model comes in. I guess we'll see. And then you've got your gold ones and silver ones as well. And so you see some of these are similar: hold objective 2, hold objective 3, etc. And these abilities will be all different. Very awesome. Okay, we will also put this in a bag for safekeeping for now. All right, so this is in fact my first experience with GW sort of easy fit models. I haven't bought any of the new Primaris stuff that involved easy fit stuff, and it's certainly my first experience with press fit. So let's see how it goes. As you can see, these are very detailed models, just as detailed as the normal GW models. So it would be awesome if I don't know, press fit into your normal GW armies. Do you think you'd like that or not? I know that right now a lot of like characters, for example, aren't posable anyway, and it seems like these are also designed in the fashion that GW models are these days, where the join lines are not visible in high visible areas. So they seem like they're designed just as well as the normal GW models. So you can see there's no lines across the middle, they're just lines in like the sides and back. So let's see how it goes. Let's do so I will be playing this in a couple of weeks. We're gonna have a whole Shadespire day where we're gonna film a lot of content with me and Phil. Phil's decided that he wants to play the Stormcast for now until at least the new boxes, the new warbands come out. He's gonna play Stormcast. I'm gonna play Khorne. So I'm gonna start with the Khorne models. We got our instructions here. This is literally the instructions for all 5 models on one page, and then the Stormcast 3 models on the back. Okay, we'll put them all together, but we'll start with the Khorne. So for guy number 1, I need part number 1, which is here. So you do need a pair of sprue cutters. So you can't totally do this as a complete amateur. And then we need part number 2, which is here. You'd still need, well, I guess you could use an X-Acto, but it's just way easier with a sprue cutter. And we are intending to paint these, so we will be cleaning off all the mold lines and stuff. So, and then the base is number 3. All right, I'm going to clean off all the lines. Okay, I finished cleaning off the lines there, and we're going to press it together. So number 1 presses together into number 2, which is the axe. So you see there that there's these 2 flanges that press into these 2 holes, like so. And that is literally it. Done. Beauty, fits perfectly. You can barely see the join. You have to look really closely. The join is hidden underneath the arms anyway, so it's beautiful, just like that. And look, you can take it apart still. Wiggles, hard to wiggle apart. So I'm gonna glue them, but that's as easy as that. And then here's the base, and then you just kind of stick it on the base like this. Boom, done, and it's solid. Solid. So yeah, it's actually hard to take off the base. I can't take it off. I probably can, but I have to pull really hard. So that's a solid thing there. GW bravo on these. That's just amazing. All right, we're gonna keep going here. Number 2 is parts 4, 5, and 6. So here we go. It's number 4. Yeah, I gotta say, I wouldn't be too upset if... So I tend not to do a lot of crazy modeling anyway. I hate posable marines, I gotta tell you. And I wouldn't be too upset, especially characters that are not posable, if they all came push fit. Save a lot in glue anyway. Alright, so that's the next guy. Okay, so this guy's clean. So here we go, number 5. You see this one has these 2 sideways flanges that kind of fit sideways into these gaps. So here we go. Kind of like, and this dude is kind of split in half. So when you put them together, awesome. So the arm join is right there. Can't even see it. And then the split down the middle kind of splits his 6-pack. So you would shade that area anyway. So that's a beautiful join. Wow. That's awesome. And then of course, sticking him on the base is super easy, and he's only got 1 foot in. So whatever way you want to make it, you can rotate them, and that's awesome. Solid. Great miniature. Okay, I'm going to continue and put the rest of these together in my own time. I don't think you want to watch me put all of them together. Maybe we'll do one of the Stormcast ones. Let's do this lady one. Okay, so the lady one is the last model. So she is 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 4 parts just for her body here. So here's number 8. That's 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we had 8 and 10. We need 6. So this is 7. Okay, so we got 7, 8, and 10. Now we just need 9. Where is 9? That's 6. Here is 9. All right. Okay, so to put her together, we need 7 and 8. So 8 is the hammer, and 7 I think is which one's 7? 7 is the one with the sword on it. Okay, so this one. So this arm goes in here, like this. This one's not so obvious. So this one's not so obvious. I think this is the back of his body and his hammer is up. So I think this fits in here. It doesn't stay necessarily that well. Like it presses but doesn't snap into place. See, it comes out. Okay. Anyway, and then the other part is the head. Okay, so the head snaps in pretty good. And then this fits together like this. That's pretty good. I don't like the fact that there's a join line right across the pauldron there. And across this one, but there's a symbol on that one that breaks it up. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this apart again to get this arm in. So this arm definitely has to seat in here first before you can put this together. Like that. And then this piece will lock it in probably. Alright. So after much squeezing, I still can't get this pauldron to close together, see? So that definitely requires some glue to get it to close that gap. But otherwise, pretty sweet. So we're not done yet. We still need the shield. And the shield is number 11 and the base is number 12. And number 12 base is this one. These ones are big bases. And very awesome sculpted bases too. Look at that, with all the stones and everything on it. Be fun to paint. Alright, so the shield, just the hole in the shield just goes in the little stub there on the hand. Boom. Awesome. And then that goes in the base like this. Boom. There we go. There's the Lady Stormcast. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty good. All right. Well, thank you, GW, for these awesome models. And that's basically going to be the unboxing. I'm not going to make you watch me punch out all these. I'm going to enjoy that privately on my own. And do stay tuned. We're going to be doing a how to play series once we figured out how to play this game. And we're also going to be doing work in progress series that features painting up these bad boy miniatures. So thanks very much for watching this unboxing. Do stay tuned for lots of Shadespire content to come. If you're interested, please support us on patreon.com/CanHammer. You'll get some sweet swag as well as extra discounts from Martin at Wargames. And do also consider ordering Shadespire for 15% off from multizone.ca just using the discount code CanHammer. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.